What does the universe have in store for us in 2024? Are the stars aligned for a year of love and prosperity, or a roller coaster ride of unexpected twists and turns? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome, cosmic voyagers, to our grand tour of the astrological predictions for the year 2024. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on an interstellar journey where we'll peek into the celestial crystal ball and decrypt the cosmic codes. From the love-struck Venus to the money-minded Jupiter, we've got your love, career, and money predictions covered. Will you find the love of your life, or a promotion at work? Or perhaps you'll stumble upon a forgotten bank account filled with cash. Who knows? The cosmos work in mysterious ways, but fear not. We're here to decipher these stellar mysteries for you. Before we dive into the forecasts, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and enable notifications to stay updated with our latest videos. Kicking off with the frosty months of January to March, let's see what the stars reveal. Well, Aquarius, you're starting off 2024 on a bit of a roller coaster. Love might seem like a game of hide and seek in the snow, with you doing most of the seeking. But don't worry, your career is on the uphill. You're climbing that corporate iceberg like a penguin with a mission. And in terms of money, let's just say you won't need to melt any ice sculptures to find some spare change. Pisces, love in the first quarter is looking as warm as a hot cocoa by the fireplace. But be careful not to get too comfortable. Your career might need some defrosting. Money-wise, you're no Scrooge McDuck, but you're not exactly counting pennies either. Aries, your love life is about to heat up faster than a snowman in a sauna. Your career, however, might be stuck in a bit of a blizzard. But don't get your snow boots in a twist. Your finances are looking as solid as a well-built igloo. Taurus, love is in the air, or rather floating around you like a snowflake that can't quite decide where to land. Career-wise, you're charging forward like a bull in a china shop, but with considerably better results. And your money? You're not quite rolling in it, but you're definitely not scraping the bottom of the barrel. Gemini, your love life is popping off like a champagne cork on New Year's Eve. Your career, on the other hand, might feel like you're ice skating uphill. As for your finances, let's just say you might want to tighten that belt a notch or two. Cancer, your love life is looking as cozy as a bear in hibernation. Your career is taking off like a sled down a hill, and your money situation is stable, much like a frozen lake. Well, that's a wrap for the first quarter of 2024. Keep your spacesuits on as we rocket into the next months. As we spring into April through June, let's see what cosmic surprises await. Aries, love is in the air. Your romantic life is about to blossom like the April cherry blossoms. Career-wise, it's time to channel your inner ram and charge ahead. And money? Well, let's just say the Easter Bunny might drop a golden egg your way. Taurus, the stars are whispering sweet nothings about your love life. It's a bit like a romantic comedy without the annoying commercial breaks. In your career, remember, slow and steady wins the race. And money? You might find a few extra coins under the sofa cushions. Gemini, you're on a love roller coaster, so buckle up. It's going to be a thrilling ride. Your career is taking off like a rocket, so make sure your seat is in the upright position. And when it comes to money, you're like a magician pulling out endless handkerchiefs from your pocket. For our Cancer friends, love is like a cozy blanket in April. In your career, you're building a sandcastle, but remember, the tide can turn quickly. Money-wise, it's time to crack open that piggy bank and see what's inside. Leos, your love life is like a roaring fire. Keep stoking the flames. In your career, you're king of the jungle, so roar with pride. And money? Well, let's just say you might be lying around on a pile of cash. Virgos, love is blossoming like a mayflower. Your career is a well-oiled machine running smoothly. And money? You're rolling in dough like a baker on a Saturday morning. Libras, your love life is balanced on the scales. In your career, make sure you're not teetering on the edge. With money, you're tipping the scales to the heavy side. Scorpios, love is a mystery waiting to be solved. Your career is like a suspense thriller with you as the star. And money? You're like a detective, finding hidden treasures. Sagittarius, your love life is like a wild horse, free and untamed. In your career, you're shooting arrows and hitting targets. And money? You're galloping towards a pot of gold. Capricorn, your love life is as steady as a mountain. Your career is climbing to new heights. And money? You're like a mountain goat, finding precious gems in unexpected places. Aquarius, your love life is like a bubbling brook, full of life and energy. In your career, you're making waves. And money? You're filling up your water jug with coins. Pisces, your love life is like a beautiful dream. Your career is swimming smoothly. And money? You're catching golden fish in your net. As we close the chapter on the first half of 2024, let's buckle up and journey into the next phase. Brace yourselves as we dive into the summer months of July to September. Let's start with our fiery Leos. Love is in the air and it's sizzling like your favorite BBQ. But remember, like any good BBQ, it requires attention. Don't let those love burgers burn. Career-wise, you're on a roll, or should I say a hot dog roll. In the money department, it's raining lemonade, sweet and refreshing, just like your bank balance. Moving on to meticulous Virgos. Love for you is like a well-organized picnic. Everything's in place. But don't forget the ant spray. You never know when unexpected guests might crash your party. As for your career, it's a bit like beach volleyball. There's a lot of back and forth, but if you keep your eye on the ball, you'll score. When it comes to money, you're building sandcastles, but remember the tide comes in, so invest wisely. Now let's talk about our balanced Libras. Love for you is like a relaxing sunbath, warm, comforting, but don't forget your sunscreen. You don't want to get burned. On the career front, you're surfing the waves, riding high 1 minute and plunging the next. But don't worry, you've got the balance to keep you afloat. In terms of money, your ice cream cone is dripping, so catch those drops before they hit the ground. And lastly, we have our determined Scorpios. Love is like a summer storm. It's intense, electrifying, and can leave you drenched. Hold on to your umbrellas, folks. In your career, you're the lifeguard on duty. It's a big responsibility, but you've got the strength to handle it. As for money, you're finding seashells by the seashore, but remember, not all that glitters is gold. As we bid adieu to the summer, let's take a sneak peek into what the autumn months have in store. As we fall into the cozy months of October to December, let's uncover what the stars predict. It's time to wrap up 2024 with a celestial bang, starting with Aries. Love is in the air, and it's not just the smell of pumpkin spice. The stars suggest a whirlwind romance might sweep you off your feet. Career-wise, it's time to buckle down and get things done. Your commitment will pay off, my Ram friends. As for money, let's just say it's not a bad idea to check under the couch cushions. Moving on to Taurus. Love-wise, you might want to consider a winter hibernation. The stars indicate a quieter period, a time for self-reflection. On the career front, don't be afraid to charge like a bull. Your efforts will not go unnoticed. And money? Think of it as a game of Monopoly. Invest wisely, and you might just pass go with a hefty bonus. Gemini. Your love life is about to get as exciting as a holiday season Netflix marathon. In the career department, don't be a stranger to collaboration. Two heads are better than one after all. And when it comes to money, it's looking like a Black Friday sale. Spend cautiously, my twin friends. Cancer, love might feel like a Christmas cracker, surprising and full of delightful treats. Career-wise, you're on Santa's nice list, with lots of progress in sight. As for money, it's a good time to be a bit more crab-like, protect your investments and watch them grow. The rest of the star signs, don't worry, we haven't forgotten about you. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. Your predictions are coming up. Expect a mix of mistletoe kisses, career escalators and money windfalls, with a sprinkle of festive humor, of course. And that, folks, concludes our journey through the star-studded year of 2024. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. And remember, these are just predictions. Your fate is still in your hands. Or should I say, at the end of your telescope. Before we wrap up, let's reveal the lucky numbers for each star sign and the highlights of the year. For Aries the Ram, your lucky numbers are 7 and 18. The highlight of your year? That time in August when Venus was in retrograde and you discovered your love for interpretive dance. Taurus, you loyal bull, your numbers are 2 and 5. Remember in April when Mercury was in your sign and you found that missing sock? That was a definite highlight. Gemini, your numbers are 3 and 9. Your highlight? That time in July when the Sun squared Neptune and you finally understood the ending of Inception. Cancer, 4 and 12 are your numbers. Highlight of your year when Jupiter was in Pisces and you baked the perfect loaf of bread. And with that, we close the cosmic forecast for 2024. Remember, the stars can guide us, but it's up to us to navigate our journey. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the cosmic love.